Hi everybody, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I just enjoy every day. And every day is not going to go really well. Every day is not going to be perfect. But I can be grateful for every day that I have life to do something. Hope you enjoyed this day.
Hey there everybody, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a quick update on the podcast yesterday, or this morning. So number one is the podcast yesterday didn't actually take, so I had to redo it this morning on the drive in. No big deal. That's how technology is. It's great when it works, right? So today we'll talk about personal development and just falling in love with the pursuit of perfection of yourself and not giving yourself a hard time if it's not going the way that you want to. I find that sometimes we have a tendency to be really hard on ourselves when things aren't going the way that we want it to. And that can be very debilitating because we end up being so hard on ourselves that we downplay our ability to focus on our strengths and what's going really well for ourselves. And a lot of times, I think it's a quote by Vince Lombardi, that if we pursue perfection, we won't attain it, but we can get excellent. You know, that perfection, so for some people, is what holds them back. They don't put certain things out, they don't do certain things because they're waiting for it to be perfect. And that can be just really what's holding them back to getting where they want to go. If you think about some of the movies that we'll see, you could spend hours perfecting a scene, or to be able to, look at the graphics and make it more realistic, or the animation and give it a lot more detail. But the more hours you spend on it, it could go to a point where you end up never putting it out. I find that to be the case for a lot of people, is that they're too afraid to fail, or to not put out what they consider the perfect product. The problem with that process is that there really is no perfect product. It's getting as good as we can and being able to then move on. So today have some online webinars to do, a couple meetings with employees, and a couple coaching sessions. So should have a fantastic day today. Hope you're doing well. Sherman's out.
Stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded, nobody safe around me. I'm about to spray, I'm rowdy. Pipe it up, run it up, count it up. Ice on my wrist, I'm drowning. I bet I lift and I light it up. Head to the booth and I lay it down. This for them nights we been staying up. Man, we just trying to make it out. I don't know why they follow me, I just need to let them all go. Yeah, they call on me, why they call on me, and they crowding me. People doubt me, man, it's cool, cause them doubts die quick when you know that you gon' make it. Demons ring my phone, but I wake up and I pray. This life that I dream about, it's all manifestation. Never stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. In the office. Busy day today. An office day for sure. 9 o'clock webinar, 2 o'clock webinar, in between some role play, some coaching. I find it to be extremely powerful to do the role play, and then made some phone calls. And a lot of times when I sit down and coach, I want to be able to make sure that I'm having real specific dialogue and asking them what they think, how are things going for them, what are their thoughts on how their career's going, how their week went, how their day went. Be very specific, and then allow them to tell me the adjectives as they describe out their day, their week, their month. And so that way it comes directly out of their mouth and not I'm feeding it to them. And then to ask them what they think the solution might be. Now, it's very common, you don't know what you don't know. And for some people, when they're new to a career, they're new to an industry, they really don't know the answer. So when you ask them, what do you think you can do? And they say, I don't know, it's an honest, truthful statement. They really don't know what they need to do in order for them to be successful, because they don't have enough experience to know where to kind of draw it from. And I find that in this scenario, you want to be able to give them the opportunity to share with you what they think that their options can be. Brainstorm, and don't poo-poo on all their ideas. Allow them the opportunity to come up with some different solutions that they feel comfortable with. And then you bring forth and brainstorm with some different ideas, and that can really help people move forward in a way that's really meaningful. Instead of it feeling like you're constantly lecturing to them and telling them what they should be doing, you're helping them identify through their own thought process where they can be going with things and what they can be doing differently in their career in order to progress. Then while I was on a webinar at 2 o'clock, I was getting in some lifts in, so I was able to get in 8 sets of bicep curls and 8 sets of shoulders, and then 1 set of legs. So a very productive day from that perspective. And gonna go fight through the traffic to get home and have a great weekend watching a little general conference Saturday and Sunday. So hope you're all doing well. Sherm's out.